Okay, so I'm probably looking rough right now, but well, it is 3 in the morning. But what up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review this newest project. I mean, I don't know if it's an album or not. From Benny the Butcher, entitled Tana Talk 3. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's an album or a mixtape. It seems it's the third of a series. So unless he has two other albums that are of the series that just happen to be albums, then yeah. But I'm not sure if it's an album or if it's a mixtape. Um, I'm not sure what this project is actually, because with Supreme Blind Tell, West Side Gun's project back this year, that was his second studio album, or Chris Benoit. Y'all already know what this is. This is Griselda Records. Um, Griselda, man, like Wu Tang passed the torch to him. I remember hearing on a skit like Raekwon said, "Yo, these dudes up next." Benny the Butcher, man, Conway the Machine, West Side Gun, Darren Jones Production, like um, Griselda Records, man. Like what kung fu movies, what history kung fu slash uh, samurai shit was to Wu Tang. That's what wrestling is to Griselda. And I'm glad I got Benny. I'm glad I got West Side under my belt as a project reviewed. Now I'm about to get Benny on this review, and I'm hoping to get Conway soon. So let's go ahead and get right into this. Uh, the first track I want to talk about is the first track, um, intro Babs featuring Keisha Plum, Derringer Production, who handles the bulk of this production here. Shout out to Derringer, man. He is just fucking great. He's one of my favorite producers out right now, right there with guys like, well, one other guy comes to mind, and I'm thinking about Apollo Brown. But yeah, man, I love this beat. Just an amazing intro for what I'm just gonna go ahead and say it is a pretty damn good, like refreshing, amazing release. Um, yeah, here he was just talking about where he comes from and just man Buffalo putting it on and thinking about when he was broke and when Conway could barely walk after getting hit. Um, Wes being on the run and shit and everybody going to jail, but they've come where they've come from since then, and I hear everybody's getting it. Second track, Good Night, Danger Production again. It's a reflection track. A picture is being painted here, like a story or a tale is being told. You're just talking about running the street back in the day. That's not the whole track, but that was thrown in there. It was a part of it, and that's what I took away from it the most. Track number three, Scarface vs. Sosa Part Two, Danger again. Um, I guess I don't have to keep saying Derringer. Y'all know. I'll just let y'all know when it's not him or when it's him and somebody else, because that does happen. Um, but yeah, what did he say? Everything relate back to drug dealing. Like that was the theme of this project. This is some coke boy shit, some street shit. And what did he say? What I really like about this track, I remember when I was walking downtown listening to this project, and he said, "This ain't meant to discourage. I know you copying. I ain't mad. I'm just glad to see y'all niggas is learning." I was like, okay, all right, man, all right, Benny, shit. But yeah, good track. Along with track number four, Rubber Bands and Weight, just Coke Boy shit, which is what this project is. But those two, I really had to say that about those. Now hold on, I didn't write any notes for track number five actually. Fast Eddie. Oh yeah, that was cool track as well. There we go. Track number six, Broken Bottles, produced by Alchemist. A eerie vibe here, like when he says Benny the like when he says the butcher coming nigga, I can feel that here. So now I call it the at least when it comes to Benny the Butcher. Or if anybody for Griselda ever does some shit and it's an eerie beat, I'm just gonna be like, and if Benny's not on it, especially, I'm gonna be like, yo, why didn't you get Benny on here? Because it just has that Benny it has that the butcher coming nigga vibe. So that's what I'm gonna start calling that, the butcher coming nigga vibe. Like, because that's what it is. Over these eerie beats, it's like for him to say the butcher coming's one thing, or the butcher's coming nigga one thing, but to say it over these eerie beats, it's like, yeah, that's that eerie vibe. No, nigga, this that the butcher coming nigga vibe. And yeah, man. when he was just talking about the street blueprints that he was putting out there and how he took L's and lost people out in the street and how he found out that his nephew was working and how he told him like, yo, be responsible and be up, like know what the consequence is for having it if they catch you with it. And he said he's not even mad at him dealing, like he'll send it to him and show him how to package it and move it. Street shit, man. Track number 7, Echo Long featuring Westside Gun and Mayhem freaking Lauren, man. Westside was just pretty much on the hook. Um, of course, Benny did his thing, but when I saw Mayhem, I didn't even see Mayhem. I was just playing this walking downtown. And when I heard that voice, yo, terrible impression. But I knew that was fucking Mayhem, bro. Fuck, man. Mayhem just has that. And he's not from Buffalo. I think he's from Queens. But man, he just has that freaking voice that can go over any beat. You give him a lavish beat, you give him a lavish or upbeat type of beat, you give him a new wave boom bap beat, you give him some cold, gritty, grimy, just in your face, rugged shit. He has the voice that it's just perfect for like anything. And if you know his voice, it's one of the most recognizable voices that you're gonna hear. Now, track number 8, 97 Hove, produced by, featuring nobody, but produced by Derringer and The Alchemist. Fuck. Fuck. Man, it's that butcher, the butcher coming nigga vibe. It's here, man, because of that eerie ass piano and that piano based boom bap. And that freaking Pimp C skit about fake niggas in the rap game and everything, too much money out here being made in the rap game and nobody really want to fight because most of these niggas is cowards. I've heard that interview so many times. Rest in peace, Pimp C, freaking Uncle Pimp C, man. Oh man, fuck. And yeah, then there's the next beat. I'm gonna go ahead and not assume, but I feel like this is Alchemist because it was labeled produced Danger and The Alchemist. So I feel like the first part of the beat was him, and then Alchemist on the second part. Because that beat transition was good. I fuck with it. And what is it here that freaking Benny said? The block looked like it got seashells in it. The beam on his head flashed like it got a unread email in it. I was like, oh fuck. All right. Let's see. Track number 9, Joe Pesci, Derringer production. This sounds royal and polished. And Benny was saying on the track, like before he started rapping, like, yo, this is how I should sound. This is like young niggas need to catch up with me. So maybe he said maybe that's how y'all should sound. Y'all need to catch up with me. But I feel like he was saying that's how he should sound. That's how he sound. But yeah, man, he said that this is for the hustlers and for the hustlers who got it or are getting it, and for his day one fans and for niggas on lock, like this track's for them. And yeah, he was just saying like, yo, I'm like, he's really from the street. And what he talked about here, man, this is a couple quotables here. He said, you ain't in the streets weighing slabs and fishes, you nigga, you just another rapper trying to have that image, but don't want the stabs and stitches, shit that come with it. And he was just saying like, yo, that's backwards to me. And he's seen too many real niggas fall to let bitch niggas, fake niggas win and beat him. And what did he say here? They kill Eric Garner because it's posture, but you get life if you hit a cop up. How could we feel like that's not us? Our skin complexion the same, nigga. Don't be obnoxious. And what did he say? I play with more keys than a locksmith. It's like I'm good at everything. I got this. Fucking Benny, man. Shit. This, when we got into the second half, it was, I mean, really at track 6 and on, like, but yeah, more so the second half, just really just made this album so damn good and enjoyable, man. Track number 10, Who You Are, featuring Royce da 5'9" and Melanie Rutherford, Derringer production. And I think Derringer produces the rest, I believe. Yeah, okay. But yeah, Royce, man, talking about how he's gonna rob and all that. He said like he's always thinking about stuff like things that he wants to buy but knows he doesn't need. But he said he's probably just gonna rob and scheme. He's not even gonna. He's gonna come out in a ride so clean. He's not even gonna rob you blind. He's gonna rob you seen. He's from another side, the far side you ain't never seen or something like that. And what else was it going like? Royce just being Royce, just freaking being a lyrical assassin, a freaking wizard with all this wordplay and shit. Yeah. And Benny talked about his mom recovering, but going to smoke again when he was a kid, and how the dope man put him on. And he talked about how he got his experience because he was out there. Um, like he got the real life experience and got the truth and shit being out there in the street, not necessarily reading about it or reading books. But yeah, track number 11, 51 featuring West Side Gun. Oh boy, what did he say here? He said he got the struggle from watching his. He got this hunger from watching his mom struggle. That's cohesive coming off the last track, and this beat is so freaking on, man. And Benny the Butcher, shooter for Griselda, nigga. Man, the Butcher coming, nigga. Man, even over this beat, it's not pretty much not really so much eerie, but just like the Butcher coming, nigga. Track number 12, Rick. Coke Boy shit again. Another good beat from Derringer. It really gives you that like we working, like we out getting it, like we working, we moving shit vibe. Track number 13, Langfield. Hold on, let me see. Here he was saying like he feels like everybody's like deaf, dumb, and blind, and sleep, and like because it's like, are y'all hearing what he's saying? Are y'all seeing or anything? Because it's like y'all know I'm real, so why? It feels like y'all ain't even listening to me. And then he just proves it with a tale, man, about lost, just street shit, man. Like he is a street dude. They're all street dudes. Him, Conway, and West Side. Now I'm not sure about Derringer. I mean, you never know, but I feel like I don't think he was out there. Like I don't know much about Derringer. I've only seen him a few times. I actually need to get some interview. I've only seen pictures. I need to like get up on Derringer. But yeah, and but yeah, very good track. I think I down out of the 14 tracks here, I think I downloaded like 9 or 10 of them. Like this damn album. And the last track, man, I was like, where is Conway in all 70 featuring Conway the Machine, man? This guitar is freaking divine. Buffalo. The way I felt on the first track is how I'm feeling about the last track. Like just a great intro. This is a great outro, man. Like Buffalo, they're just putting on for Buffalo here. Just putting on for hip hop itself, but Buffalo, because that's where they're from, where they represent. And what did they say here? Benny was like, they gonna label us the greatest regardless. We've been through worse conditions, so that made us the hardest. You know, they just had to get freaking the machine on this bitch, man. Like it's freaking Griselda, man. Griselda is here. Like I like this more than I like Supreme Blientele / Chris Benoit. Like ever since Fly God, I've been feeling Griselda, mainly West Side, but then I got into Benny the Butcher last year in 2017 and Conway. Um, but with this project, like just with West Side on there, how he was and how Conway was, even if it was for one track. Derringer, like these are some of my favorite Derringer produced beats. Um, like so far, Benny doing his thing, Westside doing his thing, Conway doing his thing. Like just some of my favorite tracks. It's my favorite Griselda project so far. This really just hones in, like just ushers in this new era. Like it feels like um, this is like the beginning of the torch that was passed from from Wu Tang to Griselda. It's just like this really feels like the beginning. It really feels like it's Griselda's time. It's Buffalo's time. Uh, yeah. Wasn't no shade, of course, but it wasn't Buffalo's time earlier today. Oh, it's 3 in the morning, so it wasn't Buffalo's time yesterday. My fucking Dolphins beat the fucking Buffalo Bills, man. But never mind. Man, this project is freaking great. I mean, what can I say? It's, I mean, it could be one of my favorite projects of the year, man. Like really, like I don't see how it could not. Like it's just so easy to listen to. No duds in the second half. It's just it just pulls you right the fuck in, man. Like it's like a jewel. It's an essential piece of this new wave boom bap era that we're in right now. There's boom bap that you got, like in the late 80s throughout the 90s. This is that new wave boom bap with Griselda and Hus Kingpin and Willie the Kid and just all these Mayhem Lauren and all these underground boom bap dudes, but just on this new wave stuff, man. I'd give this a 7.5 to a 7.75 out of 10. It's that, like I said, that new wave boom bap, that Coke Boy shit. You just gotta check it out if you haven't heard it yet. And yeah, man, hit the like button if you like this review. Share the review. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and like the content that you see. Hit the description so you can see all my links and everything. There's gonna be something down there that you need to click so you can connect with me even more. I already said like, share, subscribe, and all that. So yeah, man, 7.5 to a 7.75. Great project. One of the best albums I've actually heard all year, and just one of the best hip hop and real hip hop, pure hip hop albums I've heard like all year, and really in the past year and a half, 2 years. But so yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see y'all next time. This will all one more thing actually, this will be on YouTube of course, but you might be watching this through okler.com or just on YouTube itself. Um, Either way, just thanks for watching, and I will see y'all next time.